Hi everyone, this is Kalyan Kumar and welcome back to Chemistry Universe, part 2 of the carbohydrate series. We're doing biomolecules, carbohydrates, and this is part 2. And in this very crucial one, we're going to talk about the structure of monosaccharides up to 6 carbon atoms of both the aldose and the ketose. And you have to remember these structures and their names, and vice versa. So, given the structure, you should know the name. You're given the name, you should know the structure. I'll try and help you remember them and a particular way of remembering them. But it may be a little difficult to do it randomly. You probably have to do it in a particular order. But I'll do my best to make sure that you not only understand this, but also remember this. So let's get on with the video. All right, so this is part 2, structures of aldoses and ketoses. First, we look at aldoses. We already saw the 3 carbon one, remember? We called it diglyceraldehyde. So the first one is the 3 carbon aldotriose. We're looking at aldoses. Remember, polyhydroxy carbonyl compound, CHO, CH2OH, OH, and H. This is diglyceraldehyde. Can you note that it has 1 chiral carbon here at the center? Okay. So polyhydroxy, both of them have OH, carbonyl compound. And the carbonyl compound happens to be an aldehyde, which is why it is an aldose. Diglyceraldehyde. What would L-glyceraldehyde look like? Obviously, this OH would be on the left side. And then we have the 4 carbon one, aldotetrose. Obviously, now I'm going to put 1 more carbon here. Now, since I'm only going to discuss the D isomers, which means this OH will always remain on the right side. I'm only looking at the D isomers, okay? So when I put 1 more chiral carbon on top, I'll get 4 carbon atoms. So where will this OH go? It can go on the right or it can go on the left, which means I will get 2 more. So with 4 carbons, I get 2 more D. So you have this is D-erythrose, and you can have that OH on the left, and you have D-threose. Remember, the L form of these will be simply the mirror image of this. Don't just flip one. Now here we flipped one because there was only 1 chiral carbon. But here you have 2 chiral carbons. So you just have to make the mirror image of these to get the L isomer. Now we look at the 5. Now when you look at 5, which means you're going to put 2 of them here. Right? And we're only looking at D. So this has to be always right. So what are the possibilities? The possibility is both of them are right. This is right and this is left. This is right and this is left. Both of them are left. So you get all those possibilities. Okay? Which means you will get 4 possibilities. So all of them are right. Now to remember, erythrose and threose, I think you can simply remember as ET, extraterrestrial. ET, and you'll be able to remember erythrose and threose. Erythrose is the one which gets you on the right, symmetrical one. And we remember we did erythroform and threoform in isomers. So here, all of them are right. So first I'll tell you the name and then okay, just remember RAX-L. Can you remember that? RAX-L. The first one starts with R, it's D-ribose. Now what I do, now there's another way I'm going to use this. Let me call OH on the right as a 0 and OH on the left as a 1. So how would you number this if you go from the top? Would it not be 0, 0, 0. So ribose is 0, 0, 0. And the way I'm going to go about the other ones is I'll flip the top one first. To flip the top one, keep the other two same. Remember, it was Raxel A Arabinos. Now I keep the top one right. I flip the second one. That is how I'm going to go. Rax X Xylos. Then I'm going to flip the first and the second. Rax L Lixos. So these are the ribose, arabinos, xylos, and lixos. Rax L. Then comes the ultimate one, the 6 carbon. All right. Now here, this is how you remember it. All altruists. I hope you understand what altruism means. All altruists. Altruists are the people who go out of the way to help others. They do charity work and they go help all those doctors in war affected areas. They're altruists. Okay. So all altruists gladly make gum in gallon tank. Can you remember this? All altruists gladly make gum in gallon tank. First one, remember, it's 6 carbon, which means leave the top 2 carbons, the first and the last carbon, they're not chiral. First is CHO, the last is CH2OH. So in between, you'll have 4 chiral carbons. So first make them, all of them right. Right? All of them. All. This is allose. Flip the top one. So I get 1, 0, 0, 0. All altruists, altros. Gladly. Now what I do, I flip back the first one and I flip the second one. That means the first one comes back to the right, second one goes to the left. So I get 0, 1, 0, 0. 0, 1, 0, 0. Gladly, glucose. Now I flip the top 2. This is the order in which I'm going. Gladly make mannose. Now bring the first 2 back and flip the third one. Gum, gulus. Now first, so here we have flipped the third one. Now flip the first and third. Third is already flipped. Now flip the first and the third. 1, 0, 1, 0. Gulos. In idos. Now bring back the first to the right. Flip the second and the third. Gallon. Galactose. And now all the top 3 on the left. That means 1, 1, 1, 0. Remember, the last one will remain on the right because it's a D. Talos, tank. So just remember, all altruists gladly make gum in gallon tank. allose, altrose, glucose, mannose, glucose, iodose, galactose, and talose. Write this and make this as many times as possible so that you remember all of them. The name as well as the structure, and try to get the reverse also. The next is the ketosis. The 3 carbon one. This one doesn't have any chiral carbon because the top and the bottom are both CH2OH. Remember, it's a ketone. It has to be in the middle. So this is the one which does not have any chiral carbon. This is dihydroxyacetone. But now I'm going to start putting OH, and I'm going to start putting OH here below the ketone and above the CH2OH. Okay, I'm going to keep doing it below the ketone. So that can go either to the right or to the left, but the name will remain the same. On the right, it's called erythrulose. There it was erythrose, here now it is erythrulose. If the OH is on the left, it will be L-erythrulose. Now, I put one more. Now, to get the 5 carbon, I put one more. Can you see I can have 2 possibilities? Top on the right and top on the left. Bottom will remain on the right because I want the D isomer. So the 5 carbon one has only 2 isomers. And this 5 carbon was the one where, remember, you saw ribose, Raxel. This is ribulose. And flip the top one. Xylulose. Then comes the 6 carbon one. Now there will be only 3 chiral carbons here, unlike the 4 in aldose. So in the first one, we'll put all of them right. And this is how you remember. Please find some treasure. Starts with a P, starts with the F, starts with the S, starts with the T. Okay? Please find some treasure. So first is psychos. Please. Now the first one goes on the left. Please find F, fructose. Now first one goes to the right, second one goes to the left. Sorbose, some treasure. And now the top 2 on the left. Tagatose. And that would be the structure of aldoses and ketoses. And we come to the end of this particular video. So I hope this was helpful for you. Try making these structures and till you get all of them right. Draw the structure, get the name, just take out a name and make the structure only up to 6 carbon atoms. That's all you need to remember. Because in many questions, they'll simply say galactose reacts with this. You don't know what galactose is. Even if you remember it by the series, it doesn't really matter. You can use the entire order and keep the order same and get it. It's not a problem. So please do that and get everything done. And I think that would really help you a lot. So I hope this video did help you. And again, if there is anything that you want to share, you can put them in the comment section below. Visit chemistryuniverse.com and you can get the PDF there. So this is Kalyan Kumar signing off. Have a great and wonderful day. And thank you for watching this.